Hello, everyone. Today, we're talking about reading out loud and how it can make you a better English speaker. Many people don't realize it, but reading out loud is a fantastic way to improve your speaking. If you want to speak more clearly, remember words better, and sound more confident, this video is for you. Let's talk about why reading out loud works and how you can start today. 1. Building your vocabulary. Reading out loud helps you learn new words. When you read, you see words in sentences and understand how they're used. But when you say those words out loud, you remember them even more. It's like doubling the power of learning. Let's say you're reading a story and you see the word confidence. You read it, but when you say it out loud, you remember it better. Next time you speak, you might remember the word confidence and feel comfortable using it. Tip: pick a book or article with words that are new to you. Try saying each new word out loud a few times. This way, your brain will keep it longer and you'll start using it when you speak. 2. Practicing pronunciation. Reading out loud is one of the best ways to improve pronunciation. Many learners struggle with how English words sound. English words don't always sound like they look. But when you read out loud, you practice saying words the correct way. For example, some words like comfortable can be tricky. If you see it and read it silently, you might not notice the right way to say it. But when you say it out loud, you pay attention to each sound. You might realize it sounds different than you expected. Tip: use your phone to record yourself reading out loud. Then listen to it and check if you're saying the words correctly. This can be a big help if you want to sound more like a native speaker. 3. Learning sentence flow. When you read out loud, you get a feel for how sentences flow in English. Speaking English isn't just about knowing words. It's also about connecting words and knowing when to pause. This makes your English sound natural. Think of a sentence like, "I love learning new things every day." When you read it out loud, you practice the natural rhythm of English. You learn when to pause, and it starts to feel more natural. Over time, this helps you speak smoother and faster. Tip: start with short sentences, then move to longer ones. Practice reading sentences that have a flow or rhythm. Repeat them until you feel the rhythm of the language. 4. Gaining confidence in speaking. Many people feel shy or nervous about speaking English. Reading out loud can help you get over this fear. When you read out loud, you get used to the sound of your voice in English. You're practicing speaking in a safe way. You're just talking to yourself, so there's no pressure. As you practice, you start feeling more confident. Speaking out loud becomes less scary because you've already practiced it. You're more comfortable, and that confidence will help you when you talk to other people. Tip: start reading in private if you feel shy. Find a quiet place and read for a few minutes each day. As you get more comfortable, you can try reading in front of a friend or family member. 5. Improving your grammar without studying. Did you know that reading can help you with grammar? When you read out loud, you see and hear how sentences are put together. You don't need to memorize grammar rules if you read regularly. Instead, you learn grammar naturally by seeing real examples. For example, if you read a sentence like, "He goes to school every day," you learn that goes is for he. You didn't study it, you just learned it by reading. Over time, your brain recognizes patterns, and you start using correct grammar without thinking. Tip: choose simple materials to start with, like beginner books or articles. Look for patterns in sentences and try to use them when you speak. 6. Practicing English daily. Consistency is key. The more you read, the better you'll get. Even if you read for just 10 minutes each day, you'll see improvement. It's like exercise for your brain and mouth. The more you practice, the stronger your English skills become. Tip: set a timer for 10 or 15 minutes a day. Read something interesting, like a short story, a blog post, or even song lyrics. Just make sure you're saying the words out loud. 7. Making learning fun and easy. You might think reading out loud sounds boring, but it doesn't have to be. You can read anything you like. If you love sports, read about sports. If you like stories, find a short story. The most important thing is that you're interested in what you're reading. That way, it doesn't feel like homework. Tip: pick topics you enjoy. When you enjoy what you're reading, you're more likely to stick with it. And when you read things you like, learning becomes fun and easy. 8. Becoming a better writer. Did you know that reading out loud can even help your writing? When you read, you see how ideas are organized, how sentences are formed, and how writers express themselves. This helps you learn how to structure your own sentences. Reading gives you ideas for writing and teaches you how to make your own writing clearer. Tip: after you read, try writing a sentence or two about what you just read. This helps connect your reading and writing skills. 9. How to handle difficult words. It's normal to come across words you don't know. Don't worry. If you read out loud and find a word you don't know, try to guess the meaning. Look at the other words in the sentence. This is called using context. Let's say you read, "The cake was delicious, with a sweet and creamy frosting." Even if you don't know frosting, you might guess it's something tasty on a cake. Use clues from the other words to help you. Tip: try not to stop for every difficult word. Just keep reading and try to understand as much as you can. Only look up words that you see often or words that you really need to know. 10. Creating a daily reading habit. Reading out loud is most helpful if you do it every day. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. The key is to make it a habit. Reading every day keeps your brain active and makes you better, step by step. Tip: set a specific time each day for reading. Maybe in the morning with your coffee or before you go to bed. Making it part of your daily routine will help you stay consistent. So now you know why reading out loud is a powerful way to improve your English speaking. It helps with vocabulary, pronunciation, confidence, grammar, and so much more. You don't need to be perfect. Just start with a few minutes each day, and you'll see progress over time. Remember, learning a language is like a journey. It takes time, but each small step brings you closer to your goal. So pick something to read today and read it out loud. You'll be amazed at how much this simple habit can change your English skills. Happy reading and keep practicing. You're on your way to becoming a confident English speaker. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure you don't miss our next video. We have an exciting and engaging topic lined up to help you practice your listening skills. Click here to watch it and keep improving your English.